Football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys. Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Right to the air is Prescott. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll lead to a second down.
There we go. Kill.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. That's good for a Dallas first down.
At the 32-yard line.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And let's give him about 4 on that one. They patched it up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
Yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation?
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
First down, it is Williams. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. That's Jonathan Grenard in for the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second down, Prescott. Now screens set up for Blue. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On third down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Pistol now for Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Moore going in motion. First play, and McCarthy to throw. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
On
On the play fake, Dak. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. Down to the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he will dive into the end zone. 91 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
A return coming from the 14. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Yeah, here we go. Right to point. Let's go 47.
Dak can throw it here on first down. This one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. first carry now for Ty Chandler. Good running inside the 25. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. They get 22 yards there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
They'll run it here with Chandler. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Oh, the ball's out. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery.
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Play fake. Prescott. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And that'll help give him some space out of bounds, up at the 20-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Now a toss, left side, it's Williams. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Here we go, 46, 46. Yeah! Here we go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a man. It's C.D. Lamb. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. First time to Lamb in this one. And it's a first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. One swung out to Blue. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
The outside. Catch made by Pickens. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They run over center with Williams. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
He'll complete that to his fullback. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Yeah, here we go. I take 22.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Javonte Williams, touchdown Cowboys. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return is Rockwood. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Ready up. Ready, go.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. Still going. And he will go all the way. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs. Reichard good with the extra point. The Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. First down. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That one good for 29.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Kill.
A first down throw for Prescott. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A give. Here comes Blue. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
3rd and a yard.
54
Prescott. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. And the Vikings are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42. Carry now for Chandler. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A run now for Chandler. He will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. First and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
That's swung out to Chandler, and this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Throwing again is McCarthy. He's got it at the 7, and he's in. T.J. Hawkinson, touchdown Vikings. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. Seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, Prescott. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On second down, it's Dak. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. play action now. Prescott. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Price now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Little play action here with McCarthy. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On the ground, this is Chandler. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have a Vikings first down. I do believe he's going to get it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Running from the pistol, it's Chandler. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Minnesota.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Vikings.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Quentin Williams there to make the play.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and
9. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll stick with him again. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Let's go now. Hot 7, 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the left side, and it's caught by Felton. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he...
To the goal line and in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That his second touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season. Reichert now to add the extra point. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. 35-yard line.
Outside, so I'm staying inside. Shout to you and I vibe to the food. Like Tupac. I see a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize.
Hey, kill. Boy, then we're going to 52.
First down, Prescott. Complete to Blue. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
19 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Yeah!
First and 10.
From the gun, they'll go with Blue. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He's got it! And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. They'll run. It's Williams. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Pistol now for Prescott. It is brought in the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Here's the score. Vikings 26. Cowboys 41. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. send a receiver in motion left. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 33-yard line.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Up the middle they go. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. On the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Cowboys have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not foggy?
And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Price now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. This is first and 10. Now McCarthy. Now they'll set up the screen for Chandler. He's got room past the 35. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Forced to his right. Taking off, and good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. To the left side and taken in by Jefferson. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Now, 2nd and inches. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 29. And it's a new set of downs. His 1st down picked up. There's that man again. Another catch. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. That's the 2nd charge timeout for Minnesota. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Hopkinson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Vikings have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Kill. What do you think?
Shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. Going to need a big play now, third down and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Go 46, 46. 26.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in, and he is going to have a Cowboys first down on what will be a big play there for fourth and long.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Oh, what a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. They've got to burn the timeout. They do. That is a costly sack. And now maybe they only have time for one play. And here comes the whistle and a timeout. 7 seconds to go. Here's second down. Prescott. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there, and we're likely down to a final snap.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. One final play. Pushed out to his left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short as time has expired in this game. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Arlington.
Typical, body overdoing it, that's so typical. Turn like a god, that's so typical. Please don't more this, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical. It's so typical, visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. I'm trying
trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used